We're talking a minute ago about Amy's on this app called the Nextdoor app, and somebody in her neighborhood's like, some woman came to my house, was like, will you heat up my food? And so I did, and she waited on the porch. It just felt weird. So we talked about that a little bit. I got a lot of calls from people with similar situations, similar things that happen. I want to grab this one first before we lose her. This is Echo in Kansas. Echo, what's going on?
Hi. How's it going, Bobby?
It's going pretty good. Tell me your story.
So, okay, I had a friend that years ago, they got a knock on their door, and they answered it, and it was a couple and a baby. And they said their car had broke down a couple miles out, and they were walking into town, and they needed to use a phone. And so my friend's husband was going to let them in or whatever, but she was just like, I'll just go get the phone. You guys hang out here. I'll be right back. She went in, called the cops, went in outside after she talked to the cops, stalled them or whatever. And then the cops got there. Turns out they had kidnapped the baby, and the car broke down on their way out of town. And the only reason she noticed or, like, thought something was weird is because they had a baby but no diaper bag.
She noticed that.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Because I would think, well, the diaper bags may be in the car, but you would think they would bring it with them.
And I would think, well, if they can't afford ABC, they probably can't afford a diaper bag either. They'd probably just getting by
Well, her
a
gut
couple
was...
diapers at a time. But she nailed it.
Yeah.
Wow. And so then what happens? They arrested them. They get the baby back. Do you know anything about that? Like,
right. Yeah, they got the baby back home. They ended up finding out where that went, and then they got arrested. And, end of story as far as I know.
And that baby was Morgan.
And she's good.
She's
Look
back
at her.
here right now, Morgan. Wow.
I'm safe.
That's a great story. How? And the baby got back to the parents? We're sure about that? All
Yeah.
good? Okay.
Yes.
How was the
100%.
baby taken, stolen?
Yeah, Echo, do you know?
I don't know exactly what happened there. The cops, I guess, couldn't release that kind of information or whatever, but it was like way back. It was before cell phones and stuff. Like there wasn't any major story on it because like it had just happened, I guess. They were literally just taking the baby and on their way out of town.
That's a crazy one. Echo, thank you for your call. Really appreciate that.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. We love you too. Everybody say bye to Echo.
Bye,
Bye, Echo. Bye, Echo.
Bye. Oh, I see what you
Boom,
did.
there he goes. I did it again. All right, news time. Let's go.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Another update on this crazy story. Let me explain to you what has happened so far. So there's this dude, him and his wife. Apparently they ain't very good. They're having bad times. He's drinking tea. She's poisoning his tea. He keeps drinking the tea. He finds out, gets it tested, finds out through camera she had been poisoning his tea. It's gone to trial. Am I missing anything about the very quick version of the setup there?
No.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, he put up cameras and turned it over to the FBI.
It's in California. And he's like, my tea tastes funny. Let's put cameras up and see why my tea tastes funny. Turns out she's pouring a little something in there. Oh, there's an update.
Come on.
Have you heard it?
No.
You guys are going to be like, I cannot believe this update. Here we go. A California dermatologist appeared in court on Tuesday on charges that she poisoned her radiologist husband with Drano spiked tea. But her attorney says those injuries in like his chest, that's from acid reflux. But it gets better. Dr. Emily Yu was in for the 3 felony counts. But she has a version of the story. She goes, yeah, he has that in his chest because he has acid reflux, which if you eat a bunch of bad foods like he does and he has it so severe, it's going to hurt him just like that. The lawyer says this too. But apparently what's happened is the problem was, according to her, they had a bad ant problem in their kitchen, a real bad ant problem. So he told her to put Drano into the lemonade or the tea and leave it out to bait and kill the ants.
Ooh.
So he then
What?
set the cameras up to capture her pouring the Drano into the cup and falsely accused her of trying to poison him.
I can't believe that.
Did you say ants?
Yes.
Yeah, not like uncles and ants. Like
Yeah.
like
He's
crawling
saying like
ants.
they're gonna leave the cup on so the ants will crawl into the cup
Yes.
and they will die.
So, and then she says he
Whoa.
wasn't even really drinking the Drano. All that's from really bad acid reflux that apparently she can prove he had.
So now this dude.
And he may have had a drink or two. I
This
don't
sounds
know.
like a healthy marriage.
Let's go. This is one time.
I'm in for this one.
So now this dude is doing what now? He's trying to say that
He's trying to say that
she was poisoning him, but it's
Yes.
not true at all.
it's a bitter divorce and custody battle as well.
Oh my goodness.
And so he's like, I need to like keep all the money. I need to keep the kids because
She
she's
needs to go
trying
to
to
prison?
She's trying to poison me.
Wow.
Oh my. I got a question.
No.
I'm not a good juror because now I'm like, man, I'm
yeah.
on her side.
I need to know. I need to know
oh.
from the doctors whenever they went in to look at whatever problems that he says he had. How were they compared to somebody who has a whatever case of acid reflux? And also, can we prove he had acid reflux by receipts from medicine that he's bought prior? I need to see that. But if that's this is the greatest docuseries ever.
Yeah, he framed her.
Isn't it crazy that you could just twist a story like that? Like both ways. It got us both ways. The first one we're like, ooh, dirty. This now it's like, oh, that's even dirtier.
She's poisoning him straight up in the kitchen. She's pouring Drano like he's not going to taste that. And then turns out maybe he told her to put the Drano in there and set it up. That's next level.
I hope he didn't text her that because he's going to be busted real quick.
I hope he didn't Google, how do I trick my wife? That's where the idiots make the bonehead right there. But that's where that story is right now.
That is definitely a twist.
That's must-see court TV.
That's a jury I want to be on.
Not me, because I'd be there for a long time.
I know, that's a hard one. I don't want that
sequester
one.
the crap out of you. You don't get to leave. I'd be tough. Next up in the news, if you feel like you won the lottery, there are a few reasons why. Which, by the way, this is all Lunchbox, because he thinks that he wins the lottery every time he gets his tax refund check.
Yep.
He's like, look at all the money I got from my tax refund.
Oh, boy.
It's like winning something to him, right? And he brags. It's like, I made $10,000 this year. They're like, hey, that's actually not a good thing. When we've told you this before many times. It means you've let the government hold on to all the money interest-free throughout the whole year, meaning if you were just taking that money and put it in the bank, you'd actually made more on it than you're getting. You're going, here, take all this money. You're going to give it back to me anyway.
Yeah.
The bank gives you money.
Huh?
The bank gives you money for your money.
Yeah, it's called interest.
Mm.
And if you put it in different places, there are different levels of interest that you can make from it.
I don't know. I look at my checking account. I don't see anything getting added to it.
Well, if it's just a checking account, that rate's probably a lot lower than if it were even a savings account or even other things you can.
401k account.
Yeah, 401k. That'd be it. Taxpayers who regularly get a large refund might need to reassess their W-4 to adjust their tax withholding so they don't get as much taken out. So they have that all the time instead of just waiting for a big refund.
Oh, that doesn't apply to me because I don't have a W-4. I have a W-2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you said W-4, so I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm just saying you're probably giving it to them. That's my only point here. You're giving to them everything they're giving back to you.
It's your money to begin with.
Tim and Faith said it best. It's your money.
It means something to you.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't because he lets them borrow it.
I don't mean them. I don't understand. I don't know how to not let them borrow it, though.
I wonder if you could fix your taxing, like your stuff every year when we do all that. We have to like readjust our stuff. You guys do that?
Yeah, somebody does.
Benefits and stuff.
Re-enrollment.
You mean health insurance?
Well, all that. I don't know. I just click a bunch of stuff and
when
go,
it says
I did it right. I don't know what I'm doing.
Life insurance, no.
Yeah, do you?
Long-term disability, no.
401k, no.
Nobody has life insurance?
No.
I think I click yes because it's like $3 a month or something.
Yeah.
Amy, I'm telling you, I go into that thing kind of blind too. There's some of those questions, I don't even know what they're asking. And now if it's like $2 a month, I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? $2? Okay.
What you have to watch out for is if your spouse asks you to get life insurance.
What do you mean?
Because that's when they're setting you up.
No, that's probably because you have kids and they're like, hey, we have life insurance, right?
Hey, that
I
life
shouldn't have led with a Drano story because now Amy's all like, all right, next up in the news, Damar Hamlin is cleared to resume football activities. He was the one that almost died. He had to go on the field, had cardiac arrest. Boy, I don't know if I'm him. I'm super comfortable with getting back out there, and I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's going to let it run.
Yeah, but he gets a free pass. People can't tackle him anymore or hit him or whatever.
He wears a green jersey. Like in practice, you can't hit him.
Yeah.
It's two-hand touch for Damar Hamlin and tackle for everybody else.
That's right.
But I have friends who are athletes, professional athletes, and if they like tear a hamstring or an ACL, it's hard for them mentally to get back because they don't trust it first. And like, ooh, I don't want to put too much on it because I don't want that to happen again and sideline me. Imagine if that was your heart.
Yeah.
Every hit, you're like, oh boy, here we go.
But also the people that hit him, like you don't want to be the guy that hits him.
Yeah, you don't worry about that as much because you don't know who really you're about to hit.
Well, him, you know.
There's just too many people flying at you.
Yeah, because he's doing the tackling.
Yeah, all my days playing high school football, I can relate. Hey,
I
can relate to these NFL players. He's seen 3 specialists. They say he's cleared to resume full activities just like anyone else coming back from an injury.
That's amazing.
Maybe he'll be like have a superpower on the field or something now.
All of a sudden, he can float.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
And they're like, what's happening with Damar?
I want him on the Cowboys.
Dang. A Florida man, 72, loses his leg in an attack by an alligator at an RV park. Dang, that sucks. They also saw the alligator go by with a foot in his mouth.
Is
No,
that
they
true?
didn't.
Is that
I
No.
swear
When
to
the
you,
when the
it is
authorities
not a
came out,
joke.
when
That
the
was his
authorities
foot?
came,
His
they
foot?
found the alligator and it had his foot in the mouth.
Oh, God.
That's
Hanging
terrible.
out.
After
That's
the gruesome
terrible.
attack, Florida Fish and Wildlife officials tracked down a pair of gators that were nearby, near the site of the incident. One of them emerged from the water with a human foot coming out of its
No,
mouth.
stop it.
The officers opened fire on the animal. They retrieved the amputated limb. The man did have a tourniquet applied, which is a good thing. He was alert. He went to the hospital. He's going to be fine. But the alligator's like showing off his
trophy.
Wow.
hey, his horn. You mount.
He took it to the taxidermist.
Went to the
foot?
gatordermist.
Hey, stuff this foot for me, will
I
you?
want to carry it around and show my buddies. Look what I got today. Hey, you gonna hunt animals? They're gonna hunt you back.
That's true. Come on, make it fair.
Next up, how much cash can an OnlyFans model make?
Let's go. You can make millions.
I think there's a few of them that are making really good money, doing really well. If you're hot enough, there's some serious cash to be made. I don't know how much I believe these stats though, because they list 3. For example, there's somebody named Gemma McCourt. She's 22. She has 28,000 followers on Instagram. That's just Instagram. But on OnlyFans, apparently she's pulled in $34.8 million.
Whoa!
What? Over
What's her
what
name? Jenna or
time?
Gemma?
Gemma, Gemma McCourt.
What's she doing?
Bad baby, cash me outside girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's apparently made $62.4 million on OnlyFans.
Good for her.
What? Okay.
Cardi B has made $113 million.
What?
She gets
okay.
naked on there too.
Tell me what they do.
They do some stuff.
They sing.
I don't think they're leading hymnals.
Oh, I hate to tell you, Gemma McCourt, she hot.
Okay.
I don't believe those numbers. I believe there's some money to be made there. I just can't believe that somebody made $100 million on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Eddie, look at that.
Yeah, thanks, Lunch. Thank you.
Look at
Yeah,
Gemma.
I see it. Thank you.
You want me to send you the link?
Nope.
Hey,
Good?
Well,
What do you... Hey,
Dang.
up here. Eyes up here. Thank you, Lunchbox. All right, that's the news. Thank you.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
We're waiting for our listeners to come by that I've been trying to get here. They came to the Opry show last night, but they had all these cancellations. They had just hours and hours in the airport, bad weather. They made it, so we're going to bring them up here to the studio. We'll see them in a few minutes, and we'll grab your calls, 877-77-BOBBY, and Lunchbox's new updated famous people in Nashville list.
Oh.
You know he does the top 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that too. Back. This is a voicemail from Ben who lives in Kansas.
I was watching clips online. I'm watching Lunchbox's most famous 25 in Nashville. And he said it can fluctuate. And we talked about an update. I'd love to get an update of the list and see where he lands. All right. Thanks, y'all.
It's a never-ending story with Lunchbox about how he thinks he's very famous in town. And so he made a list of the top 25 most famous people in Nashville, and he falls somewhere on the list every time. He, according to him, is actually the most famous person on this show as well.
Over you, right?
Over all of us.
Yeah, weird.
At least before. I don't know how his new list is. So do you want to do part of the list right now?
Yeah.
Can you start at 25?
You want to start at 25 or you want to start at 1?
Well, no, I wouldn't want to start at 1 because that's the...
Well, I'm not number 1. I'll tell you that.
No, we didn't think you were number 1.
Okay.
So should we go 25 to like 10? Do the 15 today, top 10 tomorrow? Okay. Go ahead. 25.
No, I don't know if that's what you want to do.
Why?
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Fine.
Okay.
I guess we'll see.
He didn't have a why. You say why. He just folds.
Is he not in the top 12?
What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, all right.
Number 1. I feel like you're fighting for number 1.
No. Because I'm not in the top 10, so I mean, it's anticlimactic.
Nope.
If we do it now.
No, we know you're not in the
We're
top
good.
10.
Okay.
Yeah,
we knew
none
that
of us
already.
ever thought you would be in the top 10, even your own list.
Okay, just making sure.
But to be in the top 25, it's still ridiculous. Wait, go ahead.
Okay.
Number 25. Let's go number 1. I feel like you want to do
No,
that.
we'll go number 25.
Okay, go. Oh my God, I'm going to kill you.
Just go.
Go.
So we're going 25 to what?
25, go.
To 10.
Who knows?
Urban.
Just go.
Keith Urban.
25, good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Most famous
Keith
person,
Urban's
go.
at 25.
Mitchell Tenpenny.
Hold on, you think Mitchell Tenpenny is more famous than Keith Urban?
Yeah, he was opening for Luke Combs this weekend, so I didn't see Keith Urban doing it.
He wouldn't open it for anybody. He's probably
Didn't see,
in Vegas.
didn't see Keith Urban doing anything.
Go ahead, 23.
Jordan Davis.
Okay.
He's a newcomer to the list.
Oh, nice job, Jordan, making the countdown this week.
Well, congratulations.
22.
Well, I mean, he's had a big year.
Mm-hmm.
He won an award, I think. Bailey Zimmerman.
Oh.
Yep, he's everywhere.
A lot of changing of the guards.
More famous than Keith Urban. It's just I have a problem with Urban at 25, I think. Go ahead.
Number 21, Jelly Roll.
Okay.
Selling out everywhere.
Go ahead.
Number 20, another newcomer, Cody Johnson. Huge star now, right? Would you agree?
Yeah, 19.
19, Kane Brown.
You're still not on this list, and you're telling us you're still coming up?
Yeah.
I mean, we should do this in 2 parts all today.
Yeah, let's just get this over with, right? Is that what you're thinking?
No, we can wait till tomorrow.
Give me 18.
Number 18. Lunchbox! Let's go! Woo, 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 woo!
I don't know. How does he determine?
Number
this?
18.
So you're more famous in your mind than Kane Brown, Cody Johnson, Jordan Davis, and Keith Urban.
Yeah.
So dumb.
What about you makes you more famous than those guys?
Just my ability, what I do, my talent. People know me, recognize me. It's
What
just,
do you do?
That's a good
What is your
question.
talent? I'm asking you.
I talk on the radio, my humor, my bluntness, my boldness, my ability to talk, to make people feel fun, laugh.
To make people feel fun.
Wow, that's
Like I
interesting.
put people in a good mood. They hear me every morning.
Yeah.
All right, let's just roll through the rest of these. 17.
Reba McEntire.
She beat you by 1.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a close, this is a close
Well, I
one.
mean,
real
she
close.
hadn't really been doing much lately.
She's on that show on ABC, the drama
Yeah, and
thing.
she's coming out with a book.
What?
But
more
it's not
music.
about. It's not about what they're doing now.
Right,
It's
it's
about
also
how famous
famous.
they
It's
are.
also just general fame.
That's what I'm saying, but they're kind
Yeah,
of
16.
starting to get forgotten about.
No, they're not. 16.
Garth Brooks.
Okay. 15.
Bobby Bones, newcomer.
Oh,
They're to the list.
I will say I don't want to have anything to do with this.
You beat
Yeah.
Garth, dude.
or Reva or no. I don't want anything to do with this. I do not
Yeah,
agree
Bobby
with
Bones.
this. I would like to remove myself from the list.
No, you
altogether.
can't remove yourself. It's just where you fall.
Okay, 14.
Like I looked at Google searches, things like that.
14,
Thomas Rhett,
13,
Kenny Chesney,
12,
Dolly Parton,
11.
Lainey Wilson.
The Dolly and Lainey thing I have a problem with.
That's ridiculous.
I think we've already determined.
I have a problem with Dolly
the list is
being behind anybody, I
It's
think.
ridiculous.
weird.
That's it. We stop till tomorrow.
No, we're going to keep rolling.
No, we
way.
can't
There's
finish
it ain't worth waiting a day on. 10,
Sam Hunt,
9,
Chris Stapleton,
8,
Jason Aldean,
7.
Miranda Lambert.
By the way, this is Lunchbox's most famous people in Nashville right now. He put himself at number 18.
Yep.
Above, he's more famous in his mind than Kane Brown, Cody Johnson, Jelly Roll, Jordan Davis, Keith Urban. Go ahead. Number 6,
Tim McGraw.
Okay, 5.
Blake Shelton.
I don't mind all these.
I'm nailing it. My list is great.
That's not bad.
I don't mind.
I have not heard any argument on anything.
Well, we're just trying to get it over with. Number 4.
Luke Bryan.
3.
Carrie Underwood.
2.
Luke Combs.
1.
Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh, there you go.
Good job, dude. Wow.
Where would you disagree?
A lot. It's hard to argue with when you got into
Yeah, I mean,
the top 8,
pretty much nailed it.
but it's just a weird list.
It's a weird order.
I think Lainey's killing it, but I can't put her in front of Dolly or Garth or Reba. I think Lunchbox doesn't deserve to be on the list, nor does myself.
I mean, who would you put in there? See, that's the thing. It's easy to criticize a list when you can't put that person on there, but then who would you put on?
Yeah, who did you leave out?
Was there anybody that almost made the list?
No, it was tough to come up with 25.
Really?
What? Dirks.
Oh, Dirks Bentley, Faith Hill.
He hadn't been around for a while.
What?
He had a song Just Go number
What are you
1.
talking about?
Faith Hill, I mean, is she still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's married to Tim, so
And it's-
Tim's here.
And it's fame, right? Trisha,
Trisha Yearwood.
Yeah.
Come on.
Eric Church.
Haven't heard from him in a minute.
You haven't?
No.
Darius. No one knows Darius.
I mean,
Rucker,
I don't even know where
guess.
Darius. I think Darius is in South Carolina just hanging out.
Nope, he lives here now.
Oh, see, there you go. Didn't know that.
Marin. Did you even think of these people? Or
No,
did that come to your mind?
Huh.
Didn't think they needed to be on the list.
Okay.
So Lunchbox is at number 18 on the list of the most famous people in Nashville.
Yeah. Okay. So
Did you have the arrow up or arrow down?
Oh, trending, yeah.
my arrow was up.
What were you last time?
I was like 20 something, if I remember.
So what have you done to go
Oh,
up?
I had an acting debut.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't have
Okay.
a single line, and it was a stage play.
And was it an acting debut?
You didn't.
No.
act.
Answer my question. You didn't answer my question. You always say I don't answer your question. Was it an acting debut?
Questionable. Go
No.
ahead.
No.
Go ahead. It wasn't a debut. You did Friday Night Lights as an extra, and
That's
they cut
true.
your line and dubbed it over with somebody else.
That's true.
Yeah. So no, it was not an acting
Wait,
debut.
that's the acting debut he was talking about? I thought he was talking about the
Well, I
Bad Outta
forgot
Hell.
about my other acting debut.
What other one?
Bad Out of Hell.
Bad out
That's what I'm talking about. He didn't have a line.
Okay.
And then the other line he had on Friday Night Lights, they cut it.
So we're talking about both of the like you know,
Debuts. He said
So
iffy-
for a
iffy
guy that's
debuts.
funny with his voice, didn't have any voice lines. Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Well, good for you for moving up.
Well, he just
Thank
you
you.
know what, guys? He makes people feel fun.
Where does like Amy and Eddie?
Are we even close?
No.
Oh.
Eddie, you.
Well, I mean, I had an
Eddie.
acting debut.
No.
What do you say, Eddie, over there?
Top 50?
No, Eddie, you ain't 50.
No.
Relax,
No.
dude.
100?
Like, no.
Oh.
Okay.
If you did the whole population.
He might make it.
Yeah. Okay.
But so he just did country artists. and
Is anybody in Nashville? Cheryl Crow, he didn't put on there.
Yeah, but okay,
Sheryl
what
Crow.
about all the athletes and
No. Amy, this is like the country music business.
Oh no, but you said Nashville.
Yeah, okay.
Ryan Tannehill.
Okay, if there's country music business, I feel like there's like
'Cause here's the
record
thing.
label presidents.
People
that
that listen to
hired-
this show don't know who Ryan Tannehill is. I would
I
say
do.
90.
Yeah, some people do.
Amy, if he walked in this room, you would not know who he was. We'd have to tell you it's Ryan Tannehill walking in
That's
here.
true.
That's,
Amy.
yeah.
I saw him at True Food, and I was like, I think that's Ryan Tannehill.
Thank you.
And you know him.
I know
Like,
what
I don't know.
the guy from Hawaii looks like.
Yeah, but he doesn't play here anymore.
Marcus Mariota?
Yeah.
I saw
The guy from Hawaii. She doesn't even know his name.
Dan and Shay.
Oh, good one.
They have to be together to be recognized.
Okay. Well, we appreciate that list.
Wouldn't you agree? Like if they're separate, it's just like they're just two guys.
I don't think so. No. If they're separate, they'd be just one guy.
No, I'm saying they're just two. Like, oh, that's just two dudes. When they're together, it's like, oh, that's Dan and Shay.
Oh.
What about Charles Kelly, Lady A?
No,
Hillary?
he has to be with Lady A.
Oh, so they're only together. Got it.
Walker Hayes.
Oh, come on.
Isn't this how this all started with Walker Hayes?
I
Where
think
Lunchbox
so.
was like claiming he was more famous than Walker Hayes?
I think so.
That's how this whole thing started, right? Okay. Well, I'm done on that, but thank you for your list. We'll check back in a month or so if someone asks for it.
I mean, yeah, we can. I mean, people can earn their way back up on the list. People can drop off. You just gotta get out there and do stuff.
I hear you.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
No more. I got to go.
I had a couple videos go viral. I mean,
You
that's
didn't. Jelly Roll's video went viral of you in it, but you didn't even get credited.
Oh, he's talking about
But I was
his
in it.
Peyton Manning video.
my Peyton Manning video.
You weren't even in that one.
My voice was. That's probably what made it go viral.
By the way, Friday, K9 will be in studio.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So-
Bobby. Oh, Bobby.
Oh,
So
Bobby.
for
I
those
need
who
to add
don't
him
know,
to the list.
K9's a listener who called from Florida. I do want to give you a couple, just so you can remind you here. This is a call from K9 where I was like, dude, you got to come up here and see us.
This is actually Kanon from Florida. So I just wanted to call up and tell everybody Merry Christmas. I've been listening to y'all for about 5 years now. Is there any way I can come perform live for y'all, man? Please, is there any way? I'm a lion out here in the jungle looking for my my gazelle, man. Just give me my shot, please. I'll make it to you, man.
He called us a bunch of times. We had to get him on the phone. He'd rap for us on the phone. Here is his song that he made for us as an intro.
The Bobby Bone Show. Intro for Bobby. Going hard like I'm aiming. Chilling with my boy Box and producer Eddie. Intro
We're going to bring him in
show.
Friday. He's going to perform this live. He's coming up from Florida.
Hey, we're going to get him that gazelle.
Yeah, we'll feed him a big gazelle, which is the music industry. All right, Friday, K9. Thank you, guys. on yesterday's show, Tuesday, we played these voicemails because they were left on Monday, and it was from Mary, Christina, and Nicole from Massachusetts. Here you go.
We're coming to Nashville! We hope to see you at the Opry House Tuesday night. We're going to be in section 30, seats 3, 4, and 5, at the very tippity top. But we are very excited. We'll see you there.
We were like, wow, cool. I was playing the Opry. I did last night. And then we got another message right after that.
We're currently stranded in Massachusetts due to the weather. This is our second cancellation. We've had some issues. Anyways, we should be on our way to see you and end around 5 p.m. tomorrow to see you tomorrow night at the Grand Ole Opry. So wish us luck.
So then we got them on the phone. We talked to them. They showed up. They were at the Opry last night. Let's bring them in now. We invited them to the studio. Bring in Mary, Christina, and Nicole, 3 teachers. Yeah.
All right.
Who are on spring break.
It's going to get loud.
It is. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Have a seat. 1, 2, 3. What's up, guys? Come in.
Oh, this is so cool.
Make yourselves a home.
Thank you.
Ish.
Oh, my God.
So, which one are you?
Mary.
Hi, Mary. Which one are you?
I'm Nicole.
Nicole, and which one are you?
Hi, I'm Christina.
Well, this is exciting for me. Is it exciting for you guys?
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely.
Did you have fun at the Grand Ole Opry last night?
Yeah, you were the highlight, though, for sure.
Oh, thanks. Did you guys think I was?
15
I
minutes.
did a bit last night where I just kind of did it up there. I didn't really write a bit, but I said, I said, where are these girls, women, whatever you call? How old? You guys like 20s, right? You're
We're
20s?
25.
Yeah. What do you? Morgan, what would you want to? If I was like, look at her, woman, girl.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be called a woman. I don't think I want to be called a girl. Or you can call me a lady.
I would never call you a lady. I did a bit about that last night. That's 85 years old.
Okay, so then woman. Woman is more appropriate.
Okay. I was
Not
girl's fine.
I was like, these 2 girls flew in from Massachusetts. Is a girl? Is that insulting? Girl? If I say
It's
these
not
2 girls?
insulting. No.
Okay. All right.
But,
Well, I said these 2
yeah.
girls flew in from Massachusetts. They're spring break. They're teachers. And I said, would you make girls make a noise? And they went, right. They're way up there. It was like they're basically roofing the place.
We were in the second to last row.
And so I said, I like to do it at my shows. I like to take people from the back row, bring them down to the front, give them a bunch of free stuff, and make them feel special. And the they're like, And I said, but this is my show. This is Grand Ole Opry, so I can't really do that. So you guys stay up there.
That's funny.
So, yeah, kind of. It worked a little bit. Yeah, it worked a little bit. Well, it is really nice to meet you guys. Why in the world would you fly down here and come and see me of all the things that you could do in all the world?
Well, I listen to your podcast every morning on the way to school and then on the way home. And that's like mostly what gets me through the day every day. So we're big fans. It's really weird to see everyone here. It's so cool. And we love all of you. So we wanted to meet you, but we love everyone.
Well, that's why I wanted to bring you in there instead of last night.
So
you could see all of us.
Absolutely.
So did she drag you guys into being fans of the show?
Oh my gosh, no. I grew up loving country music, and this is just like a dream come true to meet you guys and just be here.
Yeah, I feel like we started listening kind of the same time, and so we always talk about it. And we're like, "Did you hear this part today?" And we follow everybody's lives. So
Nicole told me about the podcast. She was like, "Did you know you can listen to the podcast? There's no commercials, and you can get the whole show."
Oh,
and then
there are
that's why she's
commercials,
my
but
best
they're
friend.
so good you can't even tell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then you can skip them on Spotify.
Oh, boy.
So
I would never. I would never recommend that.
Listen to them.
Sometimes I listen to them twice
Yeah.
just to be sure. So, what kind of teachers are you guys?
I teach high school history, all 4 grades, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, you're so young." I know.
I was
going
to say you're pretty close to. If you're 25, you said.
Yeah.
And they're 18. That's pretty
Yeah.
close. That's
Yep.
how those teachers.
Yeah, Eddie.
That's
That
how-
was rough with the Constitution. We're gonna need to work on that.
Uh-huh. He's got to write a paper on Miller.
I know.
Miller-
Martin
No,
Van
Martin
Buren.
Van Buren,
I
I'm
left a
working on
voicemail
it.
about that too.
She
But
can help you. She knows everything.
So you teach, but American history.
yeah, it's like U.S. history 1, 2, modern world history, and contemporary social problems.
And what do you teach?
I just teach 4th grade.
Just
everything.
Do you get sick every year at the beginning of the year?
I've been sick
Multiple
all year.
times a
Yeah,
year,
because all the kids are bringing in all the sickness.
Oh yeah.
And then what about you? What do you teach?
I teach the little ones. I teach 1st grade.
I bet you get sicker.
I do occasionally, but you build up an immune system after a few years. Yeah.
And you guys met in college. Was it at a teaching program, or you just all happen to be there and be like, we're all funny and cool?
Well, we've been best friends since we were little, and we went through school together. And then Christina, we met at a party.
Yeah.
I don't
And then
know, we're just fun. So yeah.
Yeah, I can
And
tell.
then we
The
were
fun people are
roomies.
drawn to each other.
Yeah.
All 3 of you live together too?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We shared rooms.
But you're not at the same school now.
No.
Because my school, every kindergarten through 12th grade was all on the same hill. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was a small school. I'm assuming your school's a little bigger than that.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
teach at a vocational school, and we're in
We're
the
all in
Worcester
different
area in
areas.
Massachusetts, and she's near Boston.
Near Boston.
So Worcester, is spelled like Worcester.
Yeah, like the sauce.
And if we weren't in Boston so much, if I wasn't in Boston so much, I would not know that. But I've been yelled at enough times.
Yeah, it's Worcester.
Just if you have the accent, it's Worcester. I don't really hear the Boston accent though in you guys.
No, we're too classy.
Oh. Amy, what do you have to say to these women here?
Well, are y'all going to do something else besides this? Like, how long are y'all here, and what are your other plans?
We're here until Friday, and we're just, touring around Nashville. This is the highlight for sure, but...
We went to Broadway yesterday. We had some fun. That's why I missed some of Scuba Steve's phone. We like dating.
The day's fun.
Yeah, because I like my sleep at night.
Though?
We wanted to be prepared.
Okay,
well, we got up at 2 a.m. the night before to fly here, and we didn't sleep, so we needed some
had
sleep.
to rally yesterday, so we needed to do something a little bit more exciting.
And so 1 out of 10, Bobby's performance last night.
11, 12, 13.
You know, I appreciate that answer, even if it was a lie.
I love the outfit too.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. Just a little something. What are you gonna say?
Nothing. I'm just in love.
Oh,
with all of you. Sorry.
When you're looking at all of us, is it weird to see our human faces?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I follow everyone on Instagram, but seeing you talk, Lunchbox and hi,
Yeah,
Lunchbox.
what up?
Yeah, what up?
See? I drive them wild.
Now,
what?
Excuse me?
They didn't say that.
Nothing about them.
she got all, she got giddy.
We've been giddy.
I've been
We've
giddy.
been so giddy.
Yeah.
Did you guys wake up really early this morning?
Yeah,
Or
6. I didn't really sleep, but Christina has night terrors too. Sorry.
You just
screaming.
She screams in her sleep. She's like you.
I struggle. I
Yeah.
don't have terrors, but I can't sleep, and I wake up at midnight, 1 a.m. every morning.
Oh, yeah.
You'll just wake up screaming?
So I just have horrible sleep problems. I'll wake up every few hours, but I do have night terrors. I've had them since I was a kid, and they just haven't gone away.
But I have crazy nightmares, but I don't make no. I'm not like, do you wake up and go,
I'll scream. I'll scream out names. It's weird.
Weirdly, I kind of find it comforting when she screams because when we were roommates, she would always wake up screaming. So I'm like, just Tina. She's okay.
Wow.
I disagree.
Well, here's what I want to do because, first of all, I'm super pumped that you guys and honored that you'd fly down and it's your spring break and you came to Nashville and you came and bought tickets to the Opry last night and now you're here. That's super cool. Secondly, we have another little bit of the show to do, but if you guys want to hang out a little bit, we always do a post show. You guys could come back in and do the post show with us in a little bit.
Absolutely. Oh, and we brought donuts. That was a surprise.
Legit.
But they're fancy donuts.
Got it.
Donuts.
That we checked because I was like, check them for weapons.
Yeah, no.
Because when you said you were coming, I was like, we need to make sure
there are no razor blades in there.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We have a nice little green room, or you guys can go for an hour and do something. But if you guys want to be on the post show, which we put up, we'd love to talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing we would love more.
Okay. So Scuba, we can escort them out. We put some T-shirts for you guys to have
Thank
there.
you so much.
Yeah, we have new, and then I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Okay.
Awesome.
We'll go on the post show. It'll be on our Facebook page too, live. If you guys want to watch, that's a camera right there.
Yeah,
you ever
you're on it.
Are they on it right now?
No, you're on that one.
Are y'all all single?
No, I'm the only one that's single.
Okay. Well, I was going to say.
Kick off, Kevin.
What were you gonna say?
What?
Uh-oh. Wow.
I like what I hear. You know? Okay. We'll roll you guys out there, and you guys can chill or whatever you want to do. But we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
so
There they
much.
are. Our Massachusetts teachers. Came down. Love to see it. Thank you.
Man, it'd be kind of scary to date the girl that screams in her sleep.
Is that what you thought about? When
I
you
mean,
said that?
yeah,
Especially if she didn't tell you.
Right.
man.
You're
And
just,
it's the first time.
Oh
that-
my goodness.
Is that like a definitely no?
I don't think it's a deal
No.
breaker.
Just checking.
I think it's a deal checker. Like, check yourself, make sure you're good. So they'll be on the post show later on if you guys want to watch on our Facebook page. But they just came down. That's it. They left a voicemail.
So fun.
We got them in the studio. That's it for right now. Give us 1 second.